Mr. Beast faced heartbreak when his childhood dog, Miss Pinky, passed away. She had been a significant part of his life for many years. He shared his grief over Miss Pinky's loss on social media. Fans could see how much she truly meant to him. Another emotional moment was helping a struggling man. Sadly, the man passed away shortly after receiving help. Mr. Beast often uses his platform to change lives positively. These events show he can't control everything, despite his efforts. Despite sadness, he continues spreading positivity and helping others. His resilience is shown through his continued good deeds. Mr. Beast's platform is a beacon of hope and kindness. He balances personal grief while inspiring change globally. His fans admire his ability to overcome setbacks. His mission is to spread joy and make a difference. Mr. Beast's journey is a testament to compassion and perseverance.
Despite facing these emotional moments, Mr. Beast continues to leverage his influence to promote positivity, helping as many individuals as he can along the way. His dedication to spreading kindness remains unwavering. Trotz dieser emotionalen Momente nutzt Beast weiterhin seinen Einfluss, um Positivität zu fördern und so vielen Menschen wie möglich zu helfen. Sein Engagement, Freundlichkeit zu verbreiten, bleibt unerschütterlich. The YouTuber Jimmy Donaldson, widely known as Beast, is no stranger to the interplay of joy and sorrow in life. Amongst the heartaches he's faced, the loss of his childhood dog, Miss Pinky, stands out. Der YouTuber Jimmy Donaldson, weithin bekannt als Beast, ist mit dem Zusammenspiel von Freude und Trauer im Leben bestens vertraut. Unter den Herzschmerzen, die er erlebt hat, sticht der Verlust seines Kindheitshundes MS Pinky hervor. Her companionship was a staple in his life, and her absence was a source of profound grief. As he shared this vulnerable moment on social media, fans resonated with the depth of his loss, highlighting how integral she was to his existence. Ihre Gesellschaft war ein fester Bestandteil seines Lebens, und ihre Abwesenheit war eine Quelle tiefen Kummers. Als er diesen verletzlichen Moment in den sozialen Medien teilte, resonierten die Fans mit der Tiefe seines Verlustes und hoben hervor, wie integral sie für sein Dasein war. In another poignant instance, Jimmy's altruism brought solace to a man facing significant hardships. Tragically, the man passed away shortly after he received help from Mr. Beast. In einem weiteren bewegenden Beispiel brachte Jimmys Altruismus einem Mann, der erhebliche Schwierigkeiten hatte, Trost. Tragischerweise starb der Mann kurz nachdem er Hilfe von Beast erhalten hatte. This incident underscores the limitations of well-meaning human intentions against the capriciousness of life and death. Yet, despite the somber nature of these experiences, Mr. Beast remains steadfast in utilizing his far-reaching platform to champion acts of kindness. Dieser Vorfall unterstreicht die Grenzen gut gemeinter menschlicher Absichten gegenüber der Launenhaftigkeit von Leben und Tod. Doch trotz der ernsten Natur dieser Erfahrungen bleibt Beast entschlossen, seine weitreichende Plattform zu nutzen, um Taten der Freundlichkeit zu fördern. His resolve to continue dispelling positivity across the world reflects his enduring commitment to bettering lives wherever possible, undeterred by the inevitability of life's challenges. Sein Entschluss, weiterhin Positivität in der Welt zu verbreiten, spiegelt sein anhaltendes Engagement wider, das Leben wo immer möglich zu verbessern, unbeeindruckt von der Unvermeidlichkeit der Herausforderungen des Lebens.
Step 1. The content is a story. Step 2. Mr. Beast organizes a comedic and adventurous challenge on a remote island. Opening, drone captures an island. Host promises the winner keeps the island. Plot includes contestants building shelters and playing mini-games. Carl constructs a makeshift tower for Wi-Fi using sticks, hilariously failing. Chris, ever resourceful, prepares a gourmet meal from seaweed. Chandler exits, enticed back with a $10,000 bribe. Helicopter introduces suspense, dropping a mysterious briefcase. Inside the briefcase, surprisingly, there's a phone and twist. Mr. Beast introduces drastic new rules, heightening suspense and comedy. Contestants react with disbelief, attempting innovative survival strategies. Mr. Beast's unique challenges sharply polarize contestants. Tensions rise, alliances form, showcasing drama amid comedy. Unexpected obstacles force competitive collaboration amongst players. Final moments reveal a classic Mr. Beast twist, keeping viewers enthralled. The conclusion blends humor and tension brilliantly, hallmark Mr. Beast style.
Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between green hills and flowing rivers, there lived a family of 3, father, mother, and their young son, Amir. They were known for their harmonious bond, yet like any family, they had their disagreements. One sunny morning, the family decided to travel to the market in a neighboring town to sell their goods. The journey was long and winding, and the sun blazed brilliantly overhead. Accompanying them was their trusted donkey, a steadfast companion who had been with the family for years. Feeling the pang of criticism, father urged Amir to dismount. "Son, perhaps it's better if you walk and mother rides instead." Amir hopped off, and mother was helped onto the donkey. They continued down the path and into another village. This time, a lady in the market called out, "What kind of mother rides while her husband and son walk? How inconsiderate." Embarrassed, mother slipped off the donkey and insisted father take her place. Reluctantly, he climbed on. The 3 ventured onward, entering yet another village. Here, they were met with sneers from an elderly man on a porch. A shame, indeed. A grown man riding while his wife and child tread on foot, he berated. Faced with relentless views, the family decided all of them should walk beside their loyal donkey, leading it down the dusty road. It seemed this would appease everyone. However, as they approached the market town, a group of merchants laughed and poked fun at them. Such fools, walking while they have a donkey. What a waste of good sense. Finally, exhausted by the opinions of strangers, the family stopped beneath a large tree. Father, wiping sweat from his brow, spoke wisely, "We've tried to satisfy everyone, and in doing so, satisfied none. The lesson is to follow our heart and what we believe is right for us." Mother and Amir nodded, understanding the importance of staying true to oneself despite the criticism of others. With renewed resolve, they jointly decided to take turns riding the donkey for the rest of their journey. And so, with a blend of laughter and understanding, the family continued their passage, wiser and more united than ever before.
In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills, there lay the story of a modest family and their loyal donkey. The father, known as Ezekiel, had an air of wisdom about him, while Elsa, the mother, was the nurturing spirit of their home. Their son, young Oliver, was a curious boy, always eager to explore the world around him. Together, they shared their humble abode with a gentle donkey named Bruno. One bright morning, Ezekiel and Elsa decided it was time for their family to embark on a journey to the market in a neighboring village. With Bruno saddled and ready to go, they set forth under the golden rays of the rising sun. As the path wound through lush meadows, Oliver trotted alongside Bruno, his small hand affectionately patting the donkey's side. "Father," Oliver pondered aloud, "do you think Bruno enjoys these trips as much as we do?" Ezekiel chuckled softly. "I believe Bruno finds joy in our companionship, Oliver. But remember, just as the sun finds pleasure in lighting up the world, each of us has our own role and delight to discover." Their journey took them through various landscapes, with Elsa pointing out the vibrant flowers and bustling creatures that thrive in the summer fields. "Look at how the flowers reach for the sun," Elsa mused. "It's as if they're dancing with joy." As they approached a steep incline, Ezekiel suggested that Oliver rest on Bruno's back. "It's important to balance work with a little respite," Ezekiel advised as Oliver climbed atop the donkey. Admiring the view from his newfound vantage point, Oliver giggled as he felt Bruno's gentle sway carrying him onward. "Maybe Bruno is our son on this journey, guiding us steadily along," Oliver mused, his imagination unfurling. The forest ahead loomed with shadows as clouds momentarily shuttered the sun's light. Ezekiel paused the company. "We must tread carefully through this stretch, for sometimes life demands patience and caution before revealing its light once more." Soon, the path opened to the welcoming expanse of a neighboring village. Shopkeepers greeted them with warm smiles, and the family strolled through stalls filled with wares and wonders. As evening painted the sky, their return journey commenced. With the market's treasures secured, they headed home, the sun casting its final glow across the horizon. Oliver marveled at the hues blending across the sky. "Father, mother," he expressed, "this sunset feels like a culminating celebration of our adventure." Ezekiel nodded, feeling the essence of this day had written its own story in their hearts. For every step alongside Bruno, under the watchful sun, had become a cherished memory in the tapestry of their life. Thus, the family continued their journeys, following paths illuminated by discovery, with Bruno ever by their side, and the sun guiding their spirit onwards, always. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a family. Father Jorge, Mother Clara, their lively son Paco, and a friendly donkey named Lobo. One sunny morning, Father Jorge and Mother Clara announced that they would be visiting the bustling town market. Paco, brimming with enthusiasm, asked if he could accompany them. With a twinkle in his eye, Father Jorge nodded. "Indeed, and Lobo can join us too." Paco clapped his hands with glee, for he adored adventures with Lobo. Lobo was not just any donkey. He was clever and had an uncanny knack for getting into amusing situations. As the family set out on their journey, they decided that Paco should ride on Lobo's back whilst Father Jorge and Mother Clara walked alongside. The sun beamed down warmly as they trod the path towards adventure. After a short while, they encountered an old woman who shook her head disapprovingly and said, "Why should young Paco ride while the grown-ups walk? It looks most unfair." Taking the woman's words to heart, Father Jorge switched places with Paco and rode the donkey himself. A little further down the lane, they met a group of children playing by a stream. One of the children shouted, "Look, the father rides the donkey while the boy and mother walk. That's simply not right." Feeling rather self-conscious, Mother Clara decided that she and Paco would both ride Lobo, leaving Father Jorge to walk. But as they approached the town bridge, a stern gentleman observing the spectacle exclaimed, "Goodness me, the poor donkey is carrying two people. How cruel indeed." Embarrassed and confused, the family decided they would all walk beside Lobo, leaving his back unburdened. This arrangement, however, drew curious stares from passers-by who wondered aloud, "Look at those silly folks. They have a donkey and choose to walk instead." By the time they reached the market, the family realized how comical their journey had been. They chuckled at the quirky events and learned that trying to please everyone often leads to bewildering results. The market visit was delightful, filled with vibrant stalls and laughter. As they returned home in the cool of the evening, Lobo trotted beside them happily. Everyone agreed they wouldn't change their adventurous journey for anything. And so, the family learned a valuable lesson that day. Stay true to yourselves, for people will always have something to say. Paco giggled at the thought and whispered in Lobo's ear, "Next time, we'll ride you however we like." Lobo snorted in agreement, already excited for the next adventure.